with all the women that y'all dudes could play games with, I don't understand why you would choose a woman who is just fine being alone. That's the wrong woman. Now, if you want a woman that don't know her worth, if you want a woman, maybe she just started dating for real and she just now seeing the games for the very first time, it's not right, but I can connect to the logic. But why, as a man, would you feel comfortable playing games with a woman that was just fine before you came along? She would have been good if you were never born. That's the one that's going to leave your chest hurting. That's the one that's going to leave your chest hurting. The woman that was cool, the woman that done went through her go through in the past with other guys, and she's found her own happiness. She's made sure that she's not codependent on any man. Why is that the one that you want to play games with? Somebody help me understand. Help me understand. No, don't ever get into a relationship and play games with a woman that's just fine without you. She will leave without looking back. It's those women that don't quite know their worth that's going to keep begging and begging and begging. And you know what? There's no shame in being that woman if that's you right now. Every woman has been there at some point in time. So I'm not saying that, that makes her a bad person. We claim to be so logical as men. I just don't get it. When a woman don't need you to complete her, she only looks for you to compliment her or to see if you can when she's not looking for somebody to fill a void, because there is no void to fill. The woman that's not desperate, the woman that's not clingy, the woman that's not waiting by the phone for your validation every single day, especially whenever you've been inconsistent, that woman. That's the one who has mastered the art of her own company. She's already built the life that she loves. She's already created peace. She ain't gonna sacrifice for your chaos. You think you can play hot and cold with her. You think those mixed signals are just gonna keep her interested. I'm here to tell you, it ain't gonna work like that. It's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. It's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. You think she can just play those games with you and, you're gonna make her chase you. Man, think again. That woman who's comfortable being alone, she don't play games, she ends them. And the game you're about to lose is the one where you assume she needed you more than she needed her peace. It don't work like that. Ladies who have been there, who are there right now, y'all let me know. Because they love to call you bitter. They love to say that, you know what I'm saying? Like you just don't, you don't care about nobody. You don't even want love. You ain't soft. You ain't feminine. No, she's just not codependent. And what I've seen is a lot of women get there, especially when they're a little bit older. And I say older, I don't mean old. I just mean, past the young girl days, more mature, been there, done that, and it gets confused as bitterness. And honestly, I got to check my sisters out there too. A lot of y'all get to that situation, and honestly, you ain't got no tolerance. A man make one wrong move and you gone. A man, the first red flag, you out of there. Now, I do understand if you guys just started talking, he already showing red flags. Yes. But I notice a lot of women, y'all get so good with self-preservation, with safety, you don't let nobody in. That's the thing about being happy alone, is that you can be so happy, it's hard for you to allow somebody else to interrupt it. Am I lying? So look, there is a way for you to date if you're over the age of 35. I really say 40. Matter of fact, let me put that down here, because I talked about that in my masterclass. It's not even a masterclass. I don't want to call this a masterclass. This video is only 10 minutes long. It's not even 10 minutes. Matter of fact, if you're over the age of 40, I highly, highly encourage you to watch my best free dating advice for women who are over the age of 40, where I discuss how your dating strategy needs to look completely different from whenever you were a young girl. Whenever you were in your 20s or 30s, women that's in their 20s or 30s who don't have the same lived experiences, you as a woman that is more mature, you can't date like them. You can't date like them. So I just put the link down in the comments, because I don't know if I have it set up to send you the link or whatever. It's like 10 minutes long. But back to what I was saying, because I'm not going to be here very long. I got something I got to do. So let me just say this real quick. The woman who is happy alone, who has created happiness and fulfillment without a man, not that she don't want no man, she's just created fulfillment in her own company. She's not going to chase after you because she isn't running from herself. And I know that terrifies men who just need to be needed. Her self-sufficiency is going to eliminate the desperation that makes those manipulation tactics work. And that's when they're going to call her bitter, stuck up, cold-hearted. No. Just you dudes who like to use games. You rely on games or a woman's fear of being alone. That's not going to work on a woman who's not afraid. So whenever you don't text back, she's not going to panic. She's going to go read a book, pour her a glass of wine, get some sleep. She ain't about to stay up all night. You canceling plans last minute. She's not about to beg you to reschedule. She'll enjoy her evening alone. Call up one of her homegirls to come meet her while she out and really stop answering your text. You try to make her jealous, but she don't compete. She's going to observe your immaturity and take notes. Your games simply do not create the reaction with a woman like this. They don't create that reaction that you're expecting because she's not operating from a place of lack. And ladies, if I'm speaking facts, tell me I'm speaking facts. If I'm speaking facts, tell me I'm speaking facts. That's why I said, why are you divorcing? I'm not divorcing. I'm divorced. Happily divorced, gladly divorced. Now, I done been on both sides of the playing field. That's the thing about me. I'm not the ghost. I'm your internet big bro. I'm just here to give you the real as a man. As a man. And I'm also here to talk to my brothers out there because y'all delusional. The same way y'all claim these women delusional. Like, if you gonna play games, and this is why a lot of older dudes like to date much younger girls, like 20 years younger, because they still going for those games. No shame, sisters. Because every grown woman today has been through that stage where she ain't know no better. But I don't understand for the life of me why you dudes out here will recognize a woman who's happy and all that kind of stuff, and you think you can play all those hot, cold games with her. Because what's going to happen is going to get met with her consistent temperature of being completely unbothered. It's not going to work on a grown woman. She's not going to ride that emotional roller coaster with you because she's not looking for adrenaline. She's only accepting consistency. Her emotional stability is not going to be manipulated by your emotional instability. You blowing up her phone one day, then ignoring her the next, all of that, expecting her to be confused and chase after you for clarity. She's going to match your energy by being equally inconsistent with her availability to you. And that's only for a short time before she just says, you know what? I don't want to match his energy. I want to establish my own and remain in that. She'll match your energy long enough to let you know she's the wrong one to play with. But then she's just going to be, hey, I'm good off you. You taking me out of character. Even caring enough to do this is out of character. Because grown women understand like the man that they choose is going to have such an impact on their life. So she's approaching dating not from a place of, oh my goodness, complete me, make me whole, be the answer to, my void in life. No, she's going to be approaching you from a standpoint of interviewing you for a position in her life. The only games that you can play is on a woman who's still trying to audition for a role in yours. So a grown woman's mindset is selective. It's not desperate. She's evaluating you, not trying to impress you. She knows her worth and she expects you to prove yours, not the other way around. You can feel how you want to feel about it. Sherry said, I just turned 54. I finally had a light bulb go off recently. I found my value. I didn't get to the rest of it. But yeah, I'm telling the grown women in here, I need y'all to vouch for me. Like I said, I'm seeing these games. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I don't understand it. As a man, I don't understand it. I don't understand the logic. Why? If you're going to play games, there's dudes out there, y'all just want to do what y'all do. All right, cool. I'm not going to sit here and crucify you or judge you or whatever. I just got a question. Why would you try to play those games with a woman who is completely fine being alone? If you were never born, she'd still be good. Them games ain't doing nothing but revealing your character. All she's doing is taking detailed notes for that final evaluation. Every manipulation tactic that you use is being documented as evidence of your emotional immaturity. She doesn't need your attention to feel valid, to feel worthy. She wants your consistency to consider you worthy. Her self-worth is not dependent on your validation. So withholding it doesn't give you any power. Like, help me understand. She's not impressed by your attention. She's more so evaluating the quality and reliability of it. That's just like, y'all think all women are the same. And don't get me wrong, all women are made equal, but not all women move equally, especially if she's grown up, especially if she's developed. She's just already been there. She's already been there. But that same energy that you're wasting on games could be invested in actually being worth her time. That, like, I don't, like, it could be. Like, why would you play against, like, dudes that do all of this, that, and the other, to cheat, and you could have just studied for the test. But a woman who is comfortable being alone, she's going to choose solitude over settling every single time. And your games are exactly what she's refusing to settle for. Her peace is more valuable than your presence if your presence comes with drama, if it comes with uncertainty, if it comes with paranoia, if it comes with survival mode for her. And here's the thing that really separates those women who are willing to let you waste their time from the women who win at love after 40 is knowing that whenever you are dating after 40, that requires a completely different angle, a completely different strategy than dating in your 20s. The game has changed, so should your approach. I was talking about this last night with my mentees. It's like if you watch a movie today you haven't seen in 20 years, it's a completely different movie because your lens has changed. Your understanding has changed. So when you're on the dating scene and these guys are playing games or approaching you, you have to have a completely different lens that you're evaluating from. Again, sisters, I broke that down in it was on a masterclass, actually. I made this just a really quick little 1-2, not even 10 minutes long. If you want my best free dating advice, for those of y'all who are 40 plus, if you 30 and under, this ain't for you. I do a lot of stuff for everybody. This ain't for you if you're under the age of 30. But if you are at least 35, maybe if you're on the mature side of 35, you done had some real experiences. But 40 and over, especially if you are interested in men who are mature, you're not rocking the cradle. You date men who are at least 40 years old and up. For you to effectively date, you have to have a completely different dating strategy. The typical dating apps or, just talking and see if y'all got chemistry, that's not going to work. That's not going to work for you. I've seen it over and over and over again. I talked about it though in the free class I did. Not even 10 minutes long. I put the link down here in the comments, also in the caption. But moral of the story is this. Like I said, I got to go to get up out of here. But fellas, like, play with somebody else. Play with somebody safe. That woman, she don't need you to complete her. So she's not going to tolerate you complicating her life. You're hot and cold. That routine, is not going to get you far with her. It's just not. A woman who is truly comfortable being alone, she's always going to choose her own company over your chaos. So all you're doing is wasting your time. She's done letting men waste hers. But those are just my thoughts. I'm your internet big bro. Y'all know I got your back. Again, if this was any truth, if you know what I said was true on any level, sisters, find a little arrow down here and hit the share button. And again, if you are over the age of 40, this is not for everybody. If you are 20 years old, you're going to get nothing from this video. But if you are at least 35, but preferably 40 plus years old as a woman and you want to date a man who's equally yoked mentally in terms of your maturity, I put the link down here in the comments. Click on that. You'll get my best free dating advice for women over the age of 40. I also put the link in the caption. Holla at y'all lady. Y'all be good.